Hello and welcome. Today I'm checking out round 12 of the aerial ESX series. This is Seattle. Now, if you remember, um, last week was probably my favorite track, and this one is really good as well. Huge fan of this track. I'm riding the 250. There's a couple lines I can't hit on the 250 that you can hit on a 450, but I tried riding the 450 and I just did not feel comfortable. So I'll just stick with the 250, so hopefully I don't ride like complete trash, even though I just messed up this rhythm section. But I really like the deformation again on this track. It seems like Stone Rider has really kind of like figured out the flow of the ruts and whatnot, and it probably helps that these tracks are coming out a lot later than the real life races, so he could probably get some inspiration from the real life races as far as the ruts go. So that probably definitely helps. But yeah, huge fan of this track. Um, Again, it's one of those tracks that's easy to go for the big lines, but if you do mess up, it's easy to like back out of it and still make a pretty decent rhythm out of the section. Um, but yeah, the main line here is to step onto the table and then triple triple, and then again step onto the table and then triple double out. You can go over the table in both rhythm sections. Those are mainly what I was talking about as far as a 450 goes. I've gotten insanely close doing it on a 250, but haven't been able to actually pull those bigger lines. But if I'm getting close, then I know they're definitely doable. Probably some of the pros on the 250 are hitting those no problem. But anyway, pretty short lap time. Just ran a 54.4. Is that what I just ran? Hold on. Okay, yeah, so 54.4. I was doing a little testing before this video, and I also ran a 54.4, so I was making sure that that wasn't the old lap time. But yeah, so pretty short lap times. Um, but yeah, we'll go ahead and spin a few more laps on the track. I really like these the whoops on this track. I still think last week had my all-time favorite whoop so far. But these ones are still really good. And then, yeah, these ruts hold you pretty well. I feel like on Indy they held a little more, maybe because it was a little more deformation to the track already. But yeah, the ruts definitely hold you well. And then here you can slow up. I know I did it the first lap, but I messed this up. But yeah, that way you can end up with the doubling and then going over the table, and then yeah, I think it's triple out again. And then same here, you can slow up, double, go over the table, and then triple double your way out. Messed it up, so I'll try it again next lap. But yeah, these whoops, really fun. If you get a good run, you can kind of just hold it wide open while leaning back, and it works out. But usually you'll need to do a little bit of finessing to get through them towards the end. I'll take the outside there since it's not necessarily a good lap, but the outside is significantly slower, at least for me. So yeah, I'll probably just be taking the inside. All right, I guess we can take the inside here too. You always take the outside, but we'll go ahead and just take the inside real quick. Actually, it looks like it might be just a touch faster. Well, there we go. See, I almost went all the way over the table and I wasn't even trying. So I probably could have gone over the table if I realized I had that much speed. I'll try to slow up again though and hit this other rhythm. So yeah, go over and then, oh, we cased that triple, but yeah, triple double out. And then again, I'd say the whoops are similar to Indy in the fact that they're pretty easy, but as soon as you start to get careless, they'll catch you out. So that's just definitely one thing to keep in mind. I kind of like that, but I'll also take like insanely hard whoops as well. Okay. I mean, I might try to go for the, oh no, we kind of got a weird run. Let's say I might try to go for going over the table. Alright, so there's that line clean. And that line clean as well. Alright, again, pretty simple through the ruts, or the whoops. I keep saying ruts instead of whoops, I don't know why. It only happens when I start recording too. I'm gonna slow up for the triple. The triple is actually kind of a huck if you just slightly overjump or underjump the that table single before. So you definitely have to watch out for that. Okay, let's see if maybe we can go. I might have to go inside if I like really want to try going over the table. Oh. There we go. I kind of made it over the table. But you do end up with a single out, which for me is not ideal. So probably won't take that line, but at least I showed you it's doable. If I can somewhat do it, then people better than me can definitely do it. So, alright. And one thing I've noticed too, as far as these ruts, you can kind of go in balls to the wall, but if you start noticing, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to slow up again. But if you start noticing that you're getting a little sketch or whatnot, or start kind of hopping towards the end, I like to kind of loosen up on the controls and like maybe go from full throttle to half throttle or something. That seems to kind of corral it back together. I kind of want to get this this line again though. See if we can do it this time. Oh, yeah, we'll slow up and double. There we go. Alright. Whoa, coming up a little short, but that's alright because it's just a double out. Nice. And I'm very, very glad that Stone Rider decided to do no collisions on the tough blocks, except for these yellow ones here. These ones do have collisions, whereas these normal ones don't have collisions, which I think is really, really neat and makes the racing a lot better, just because you have the yellow ones, which are kind of sparse around the track, just to kind of keep you on the track, so you can't go like too crazy. But at the same time, if you get a little sketchy in a rhythm section or maybe in the whoops or coming out of a corner, it won't like immediately flip you over the bars. So yeah, I know it's been like maybe 3 rounds since he's done that, and yeah, I am a huge fan of the way that is. But I haven't raced any of the pro races, but I could imagine a lot of people getting just a hair off track and then hitting the tough blocks going down, and then it causing like some sort of chain reaction with everybody following behind. So I would imagine that, yeah, I would help out the racing a lot. But as far as me playing, I can also notice that it's quite the difference. Do a big old scrub on the triple there. I'll give it a shot. I'll try to go over the table on the second rhythm section. I've gotten, again, really close, but haven't actually pulled it, so maybe I can pull it since I pulled the other one, sort of. Alright. Let's see if I get a good enough run. Oh, we tucked the front. Leaned over just a smidge too much. Let's see, I'll back up and try to double into the corner, see if we get it a good enough run to do it. Man, we tucked the front again. Yeah, it's pretty easy to tuck the front in that corner. I've done it several times trying to carry enough speed to see if I could get over the table. We'll maybe try it again next lap. Alright, a little sketchy through the whoops, but we made it. Again, try to not over jump or under jump that. That was a weird little floater whip. Let's go to the outside here. See if it's any faster. Not really. Maybe if you hit it a smidge cleaner, but I still think the faster line is the inside. Alright. Got a weird kick. Can we still pull it? Yes, we can. Oh. I'm gonna have to slow up and do this line. Not perfectly though. Missed the triple, but that's okay. A little sketchy through the whoops again, but that's alright. But yeah, these past two tracks have definitely been bangers from Stone Rider. I am a huge fan of the way these are built. Okay. Man, I really want to see if I can step over that table in the second. I didn't mean to be in fourth there. But yeah, in the second rhythm section. Ooh, we kind of over jumped stepping off the table. Interesting. Alright, let's see if we can do it. That was pretty close. Definitely doable on a 450, but like I said, I tried riding the 450 for a few laps, but I just could not seem to get a flow going, so went back to the trusty 250, especially the Honda here. I have messed around with a little bit of setups. I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to setups. I know I've said this before, but I figured it's time to try to mess around. So I think I found a setup that I kind of like for Supercross. One big thing, which maybe I'll do a setup video, not on Supercross specifically, but like a whole like controller setup and settings and everything like that. But one thing I found is I haven't tested it on the outdoor tracks yet, but I've always put the swing arm length to 2, and oh, there's that line I wanted to hit, but I've always set it to 2, but I figured I might as well try it out. I felt like I was struggling a lot with cornering, and with all these new betas and whatnot coming out, I figured why not try 1 again, just to see if it makes a difference. And I feel like it actually helps a lot in Supercross, at least. Again, don't know about outdoors, haven't really tried it, but yeah, setting that to 1 actually really helped me out. So I did that, and then I messed with like the preload and rebound a bit. Made the rebound, put a couple clicks on, and then preload, put a couple clicks as well, so both of those are stiffer and faster. And yeah, seems to actually work out pretty well on this 250. I like it a lot, but I tried doing the same thing on some of the other bikes, just messing around with it and adjusting clickers, and I felt like I just made it worse. So yeah, definitely don't know what I'm doing, but I really like what I did on this bike, so that's why I've been using these this CRF 250 a lot. Alright, probably do just a couple more laps before I wrap up the video, so it's not too long. But yeah, if Stone Rider keeps putting out tracks like this one and last weekend as well, for the remainder of the series, like these tracks are going to be awesome. Like I really enjoy these tracks. Oh, almost went over again. Oh man, we almost stepped over, but that's alright. We'll just front flip out of it. That's probably the fast line. Alright, again, getting through the whoops there. Let's take the outside since this is not a great lap anyway. throw a massive whip. There was no way we were going to bring that back. I should have sat down. Alright. See if we can get a decent lap on for this last one. I'm just going to cut down. Whoa, getting a little sketch. Man, we messed it up. Went just a little too slow. I was scared we were going to like over jump it again. Oh, well, that's alright. We'll go ahead and finish off this lap. But if you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up would be awesome. A subscribe would be insane, though. I am so close to 1,000 subscribers, which is the goal. So I definitely really appreciate the subscription. But obviously you don't have to. And like I said, the whoops can definitely catch you out if you're not careful, like they just did. See if we can throw another fat whip. Yeah, not as fat as that other one. Alright. Well, I'll go ahead and wrap up the video before I just start rambling, because that's usually what happens if these go on for too long. But again, much appreciation for Stone Rider and everyone else involved in building or testing these tracks. The fact that we just get a new Supercross track every weekend at this level of quality is amazing. So again, huge thanks to those guys, and until the next one.